appreciate this opportunity to introduce myself to all the IAVE members and to share my vision of IAVE. After 14 years of being an active member of IAVE and 5 years being on the board, I think that I can provide the leadership that IAVE needs for the coming years. Some of you may be wondering why I speak like an American and yet I represent the Arab world. I was born and raised in California, so I'm an American citizen with Hungarian heritage. When I was 16, I participated in a program in Egypt in which I lived with an Egyptian family for 2 months. And that set in motion my studying about the Arab world, marrying a Lebanese American, and then moving to Lebanon in 1992, where I've lived ever since. I've taught at Stanford University and the American University of Beirut, but in 1998, I realized that I needed to change my professional direction, and I established the Association for Volunteer Services, an organization to promote volunteering in Lebanon, but also within the Arab region. And in 2012, after 14 years of leading that organization, I changed again, but this time to become a consultant, and established the Learning to Care Institute to provide consulting, training, and resource development on all aspects of volunteerism. I've written 2 books on this subject, Learning to Care, Education, Volunteering, and Community Service, on how to develop effective school service programs, and a study of corporate volunteering in the Arab region. I got involved with IAVE first with its 2001 conference in Amsterdam, which was the kickoff for International Year of Volunteers. It was my first time to be part of an international conference on volunteering, and I realized its potential and value in bringing leaders of volunteering around the world together. It was at that time that I felt that we needed to have such a conference for the regional conference in the Arab world. That was my goal back in 2001, and it wasn't until 2011 that I had our first regional conference for the Arab world in Beirut. If I would characterize my presidency with IAVE, I would like to use the word inclusiveness. I would like to see how IAVE can support the development of volunteerism in countries that don't have a volunteer center or specialists in volunteerism. I'd like to see more people engage in IAVE in more different ways. And I'd like to see more of our resources that we've developed be translated into more languages so that more people can have access to them. And I would like IAVE to provide a way that each of you can share your best resources with other members of IAVE. And I would like to begin by sharing one of my favorites called Seasons of Service. It is a 2-page matrix of how everyone from infants to senior citizens can engage with volunteering, how they can contribute to and benefit from volunteering as they pass through the different stages of life. This is not my own creation, but one I have adapted, translated, and integrated into my training programs with the permission of the author. You may obtain it and other resources from my website, and hopefully in the future, IAVE can give you the opportunity to share your own best resources with other members of IAVE. We can expand the involvement and engagement of participants in the conferences so that while only a few people can give presentations, many people could have poster presentations, they could present their resources and in their languages, but also that we would have more discussions. As we did at both conferences in the Arab region, so that participants have an opportunity to share their own ideas and offer their own suggestions related to specific topics on volunteerism. I also feel that we should develop more ways to engage IAVE members in between conferences, beyond IAVE or monthly newsletter, using new media to provide opportunities for members to share ideas, to ask questions that other IAVE members may be able to answer, to form each other of conferences and other resources, and otherwise benefit from this wonderful network of people committed to volunteerism worldwide. I ask you to vote for me for President of IAVE, so that I can provide the leadership to implement the ideas and the vision that I've presented here. And I encourage you to send me your ideas of how we can make IAVE even better than it is now. Together, we can improve and expand the impact and the reach of IAVE worldwide. Thank you.